Yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello. Yes, Carmen, don't worry. Does silence scare you? You know what we are doing? We are being patient until only the most dedicated ones stays here and wants to know more. This channel is only for most dedicated ones. No, it's for everyone, don't worry. But do you know, how do you think, where have you scrolled into? Yo, Munir. Carmen, you are doing good in speaking, don't worry. In typing. Your English is okay. But before you ask me, are you okay? Are you sad? And so on. Just tell me, how do you think? Where are you? Who are you? No, Hong, I don't. You know, is this world about knowing? Is this world about like, if you know something, then you are cool? Or if you know something, then we are on the same page? Is that how it is? Yo-yo waking man. Yes, Neen. Neen, ayo. But is really silence more beautiful than something else? Is silence something more than words? Inner silence? Is awareness or consciousness something more than thoughts? Something more important? Yes. For who? I mean, what do you search then in this silence? Or what you try to avoid? Carmen, that's okay. Even if you don't know what is inner silence, it doesn't matter. Trying to avoid thoughts. Well, yes, thoughts can give you a sense of chaos if you don't perceive anything else in your mind. But can the one who is running from thoughts can really find shelter in silence? This week is a full moon week. So feelings and thoughts may appear more sticky than usually. It is like that for me today. Watch out for this weekend. It's all gonna be good, Zebulu. Yes, waking man. There is silence between everything. Yet this silence is still perceived. And of course, I'm not talking about no sound, but silence. Yet it is something still perceived. So is it you? Is it something you are searching for? Yes, Zebulu. Some days there is just heaviness more than other days. Yet it doesn't matter. No emperor Sorry, my internet is lagging. Full moon vibrations are coming. What would Ton Honk? What would? What do you need to chop wood? Ton Honk, if you would try to explain what you want to say more directly, that would be cool. Carmen, you did not miss anything. Today is a quite quiet stream, either way. My mind is full of silence. Always some thoughts, always silence. Sometimes I notice it, sometimes I don't. Doesn't matter. The one who is noticing is being noticed. So what does it mean? Do I have a void that I can't fulfill? This question includes question, is something needs to be filled? Do you want to feel something? Do you feel like something is missing? Ton Honk, by saying this in conversation, you are just avoiding conversation. We know that. I mean, you can sit in a cave and say everything is illusion. Or if you think that everything is illusion, just don't do anything, don't say anything, don't look at anything, and so on. I wouldn't say that's anything rather than thinking that you are separate self is illusion, because everything is real. Illusion of separate self also is real. It happens right here, right now, so it is real. If you think that words are illusion, for example, or thoughts are illusion, then this is belief. You can also say that this life is a dreamlike state. But it also doesn't change quite anything. You still have your body and your mind. Danny the boy, what matters in life? It's up to you, dude. What matters for you? Carmen, probably tomorrow, a little bit earlier than today. Maya Corbin, I actually like to ask one question for people who are spreading Jesus' word everywhere. Can I ask you a question, Maya? Maya, can you be open enough just for one question? Yes, Neen. Everything matters. Yes, Danny the boy, everything can mean nothing. Awakening, waking man, sorry. Waking man. I wanted to ask this question to Maya. For you, this question wouldn't mean much, maybe. You know, each one of us gives some importance to other thoughts, to different thoughts. What am I doing? Morad, this is, self-inquiry channel. This is no self-inquiry channel actually. For most people this is self-inquiry channel. For some people this is no self-inquiry channel. I think Maya is not even here anymore. She just wanted, she or he, I don't know, wanted to spread the word of Jesus. Yo, Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Jai. I'm good, I'm good. Let's pretend you are my Danny the boy. Okay. Danny the boy, you said before, what matters in this life? But Danny the boy, do you see that each moment matters? Everything matters. Random laugh, random comment, even suffering, everything matters. But okay, Danny the boy, let's assume you are into Jesus religion and you spread it all around. So the question is, what did Jesus do? What made Jesus so great? And try to answer like Maya would answer. Then I actually will have another question. Danny the boy or someone else, what made Jesus religious, great, attracting for spiritual people? Kali Menon, don't worry about that. This channel is not about Jesus, don't worry. This question comes from one commentator in the chat. But just answer, what did made Jesus great? He claimed he was God and got killed for it. He performed miracles and was called. Well, Danny the boy, well, I think this would not be high observer. This would not be the same answer as Maya would give me. In my mind, I see that Maya would tell to me, Jesus sacrificed himself. He did let go himself for all of the people. He just sacrificed. So, well, he was seen as someone who sacrifices. That made him so religious. Well, all together with his life story. But listen now. Yes, Jai Hindi, this is not about Jesus, don't worry. But the next question for Maya would be, so why can't you sacrifice in yourself idea of Jesus? For all the spiritual Jesus type persons, Jesus teach you to sacrifice, to let go, but these persons are holding on to Jesus. Carmen Mayer, don't miss the silence. Either way, who are you? Why is silence important, I mean? Are you searching for peace in silence? Sherlock Holmes, your nickname tells me that you should know. From where am I? Carmen, it must be something more than that. I don't believe in your answer, Carmen. Nine, I don't know if you are Nine or Nine. You say, I am I, but I don't know I. All this idea of I am lives in a mind. When you search for yourself, you will always come up to what your mind can give to you. When you search for I am or I, you will always come up to your mind's stuff. Pragi, I don't know if you're asking this to me. Who am I? Well, you see me as this body, this person. We communicate through persons. But is there other I to search for? Yo, new name. You just woke up? New name. In one chat I see you say yo yo yo. In another chat I see you say oh oh oh. Yes, new name. This full moon is a bit strong. I feel it as well. Yo, raccoon, what a great picture you have. This is self-inquiry happening. For those who need it, I mean. Danny the boy, can you find a higher state, you? Do you realize that anything that you want to search for, anything that you can come up to, anything that you will hold on to, creates two, creates separation, creates someone who feels like is moving towards something. If you only try to find one something, is it the truth? Is it your higher self? Being, inner emptiness, anything? Is it just one that you want to hold on to? It creates two. You too, Kapil, you too. God bless everything and everyone. Pragi, what are you talking about? My eyes are just the same. So basically what I said, higher self, some real higher self, will never be found. Only you can create new beliefs. Finding yourself is about finding out that there is no self. Pragiya, today you are onto some kind of drama. I feel like no, Raccoon, don't worry. What is sacral? In my in my native language, sacral is same as sacred. Yes, new name, that's right, that's right. What is true nature of reality? This moment. This moment is the nature of reality. Everything that happens in this moment is the nature of reality. Another question would be, do you see that everything is a happening, including your deepest thoughts, your sense of personal I, the thinker of thoughts, is also just a happening. Dude, there could be lots of moments where I don't talk. That's how it is. No, highly, man. Drugs only make you addictive. Why even use them? Your quality of life goes down badly if you do drugs. But if you do that, dude, I'm not gonna be your judge. We all go through different periods of life. Things change. Emote. Nah, man, that was not emote. Highly, I'm the biggest tryhard you will ever see in YouTube. I try so hard and I suffer if something doesn't work out. It creates such a deep suffering in me. Yes, highly, that also. Big S. I mean, your nickname is just about your nickname. You know, it shows a lot. It shows lots of potential in answering your questions. Hello, Lakshmi, Gautam, Lakshmi. Well, it's not about ambitions as well, highly. I don't define people actually, not by nickname, not by ambitions. Well, I define them by how they appear in this moment. Next moment can be something else. Higher observer. But also in India, there are different people, you know. Maybe in India people don't live stream. Europeans maybe live stream more, I don't know. Lots of unknown in this world. Is it right to love a married man? How deeply worried are you about right and wrong? Listen, there is no right or wrong, but there always is consequences. And these consequences helps you in life, like in some positive way, or helps you in life in negative way. Both of these are help. Both of these are teachings to not identify with who you are not. I am older than Jesus, so I cannot be Jesus. Simple as that. Yeah, Princey, no problem. Just you probably agree that there are just consequences, and you will like them or dislike them. That's all. Not right or wrong. Right or wrong is same as good weather outside or bad weather. They both are needed. For you, highly, for you I am what you are ready to perceive. For everyone I am something else. Carmen, YouTube is wild. Not every day, but in many days. It doesn't bother me, but I know it bothers some persons in chat. The thing is, I know that persons in chat with all of these silly questions are as close or far to enlightenment or awakening as the deepest spiritual practitioners, meditators. Life is not just about spirituality. Enable to be innerly free. I mean, it's not just spirituality that makes someone peaceful and free. Yo haters in chat. Carmen, but they don't bother me. They don't get to me. I don't hold myself in me. So how can they get to me? This is the thing. But these persons go away after a while. That's another thing. Because this channel is not about entertainment. So people get bored. Chetri, maybe. I don't know about steps to enlightenment. I really don't know about steps to enlightenment. Because I don't have a need in me to reach anything. Do you have it in you? Enlightenment is just a thought. Only enlightenment that is possible is exactly in this moment, no matter what this moment is like for you, no matter what kind of thoughts are passing your mind. Dude, I would say new name. I actually did forgot about that. Zoom call, but maybe new name. You reminded me, so maybe 1v1 Zoom call with you, new name. Yo to Nigeria. Hello, hello. New name, but I don't advertise that, you know. If I don't like pin it to chat each time I go to live stream, nothing's gonna happen there, you know. And I'm not taking that for now so seriously. What is this channel about? This is no self-inquiry channel. Is the same as self-inquiry, just no self-inquiry. But I will tell to you in one sentence about what is this channel. This sentence came into my mind today earlier. So listen, dude. When you sleep, you have no potential to understand the dreamer completely. I mean, in nighttime sleep. And in same way, in this awakening life, the life we call reality, your mind has no potential to understand itself. Ego, let's say ego, illusionary self, because there is no one. Why am I saying this? Because this is the greatest freedom if you get this right. Jo Evan Magnus. New name. Well, yes, but even if you know that you are dreaming, you cannot know fully the dreamer of the dream. You cannot start to remember fully your reality experience and who are you exactly. No, I don't do yoga. I do athletics. Evan Magnus, can you clarify what do you mean? Why would I need to make a choice of imagining something or even observing something? I see that choices are happening on their own in mind. Observing is happening on its own. Thoughts are happening. Feelings are happening. Is there need to control anything? How do you live thinking you are your thoughts vs being the observer of your thoughts? There is no difference. Thinking that you are your thoughts is ego, illusionary separate self. That's not even there. And being the observer of your thoughts also is ego. That is a spiritual ego, deeper layer of ego. Yes, Vec for me. All these streams are mindfulness streams. Yo Ayush. Well, Nikhil, yes, I haven't seen him here. I guess he just wanted to be moderator and he's not interested, actually. What is the topic of this session? Whatever arises in this moment. But I'm glad if it's about self-inquiry. But it's up to you. That would be crazy if I just sat here and talked, monologue. But I mean, the topic of live stream is finding yourself about some conclusion. What do you get by this? Yes, Chetri, of course your body is your body. Your mind is your mind. Your personality is your personality. But if you feel a need in your mind to search for higher self, inner freedom, because you are exhausted of these inner cycles and feeling that you have to deal with your life. If this comes in your mind and you want to find some kind of purpose, well, then you are ready to start self or no self inquiry. Of course, you will still have this body and mind, but you will let go the inner controller of your life. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Chetri, I don't know almost nothing about Sadhguru, but dude, there are so many persons in this life. I wouldn't say that Sadhguru or any kind of guru for me is something more important than random people passing by. Sadhguru or you or me, we all are happening in this moment. Just happening. Just taking part in existence. Nothing big about it. Osho, in my personal spiritual journey, there were 4 persons, 4 gurus, let's say, before some years when I started consciously explore the mind. First one was Osho. Osho just sparked curiosity in me and Osho made me realize that I cannot stay aware for more than 15 seconds till I am lost again. After Osho came Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle showed me direction for me, direction of inner silence. He showed me the doorway. After Eckhart Tolle came Moji. Moji guided me all the way, helped me in early stages of self-inquiry. And then there was Sri Ramana Maharishi, and that dude, he talked about something I never did understand. I just didn't understand. I thought he's a little bit crazy. And then I let go all the information I know and dived into unknown through lots of suffering, lots of uncomfortable feelings, lots of fear, doubt, and so on. All of that had to be left behind. Then I meditated for 16 years, not constantly, like in a cave, but just 16 years meditating in silence until I realized there is no one who meditates. Not no one who meditates, but the one who meditates is just a thought. That's long story short. The one who was holding stillness for many, many years was just a thought. So nothing actually needs to be held. Whatever is, it is. That's all. Nische Schaupenter Ashtavakra. Yeah. The thing is, I don't think that any of us is seeking actually. It appears we are maybe, but actually sense of seeking is also just happening if it takes part in this moment. Revaj Chetri. If I would have interest in checking out some spiritual dudes. Well, I would check them out, but for now I don't have interest, honestly. I rather spend time on other stuff in life. But if it's needed for you, then dude, study them. See where it goes for you. Yes, observer, you are right. That's awesome that you see that. Observer, higher observer. Actually, is there even something left that you feel like is holding you? Or you are already completely free? Chabik, of course, we all perceive this world only from our mind, that is biologically, physically, scientifically proven. That's how it is. Thanks, Gatorade. Sanatani, I don't have personal love for Pakistan. Why would I have? But dude, I love every country. But that's not a love that creates butterflies in your stomach. Not that kind of love. Revaj, you're bound to your mind, yeah? I guess that's what Maya is. Yes, Evan, this moment never ends. But all of this is only for human mind either way. No one of you, no one of us can understand more than your mind allows. So can you be totally fine with not knowing? Not knowing is a great teacher. Being free of want to know everything. Higher observer, what I asked you about freedom, that was like without philosophy directly. How do you feel like? Because of course, being totally free means to be free of need to be free. But this was like personal question. How do you feel like? Is something still holding you? Or you see through all the layers of this personal I in your mind? Whoa, so another Jesus comment. Eloreda, you are saying that Jesus died for my sins. Can you let go Jesus like he did let go himself from this world? Can you let go Jesus from your mind in the same way? Because that's what he did. Love to Germany, Amit Prince. Greetings, greetings to Hamburg as well. You see, you see consciousness subjecting itself. Consciousness subjecting itself. Observer, no matter what you see, how it makes you feel, and no matter what you feel, how it makes you feel. From all that you observe in you, from all that you feel in you, what's left in you? What in you doesn't flow freely? Maybe nothing, I don't know. Yes, yes, make my statue. Of course, of course. Chabik Hahari, 1000. You will never find your true self It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that, dude. But you can try. You have to try. Because that's how it works. You try, and then you don't find it. And then you're free. When something clicks in you. But you have to do your best to find yourself. Only that counts. But try it for all your life. Try to find your higher self. MJ14. Well, I was saying this too. I don't remember the name. Chabik Hahari 1000. I feel like he wants to find higher self, so he needs to do that, needs to try to do that. For all of you who wants to find it, you should try to do that. You should try to see clearly what is there in this moment. Make relationship with all your thoughts, with the greatest findings. Make deep relationship. Hold them in you. Well, this is what people do. If not consciously, then they do this unconsciously. They don't see in their mind how they hold on to some spiritual illusions. Yes, Chabi Hahari, but you said something different before. That's why I said this to you. Higher observer, your individuality, your person, will always like and dislike. It will always go through struggles. And inner freedom, true peace, is beyond this as well, beyond struggles. But to accept in life that all that you don't like about your life can still exist in your life. Well, that is inner sacrifice, if you can do that. Not in a bad way. If enlightenment is greatest inner peace and freedom, then the reason why people don't reach this kind of freedom and peace that is even beyond peace and freedom, the reason is because they don't accept everything that happens in their lives in this exact moment, because enlightenment can happen only in this moment, not in some mind projections. Mind projections happens in this moment, but enlightenment is not about something specific. It's just about accepting what is completely, whatever it is right now, right here. And this word accept, what is this? What is accepting? Yo, Revaj. Heather. What do you mean you like this idea? What it means for you that you like this idea? I also like lots of ideas. But it's nothing more than just a movement in my mind. MJ said that, okay. Accepting is saying yes to everything, maybe. No. Nope. You don't accept just yes word. You accept also no. But what I was referring to is actually control, a sense of control. When you accept, that means you don't control it. And this can make actually a hard time for your mind to understand this. It's not about saying, I'm not controlling this, I'm not controlling this. You saying, I'm not controlling this, is also not being controlled. It's more about point of perception. Can you see that everything happens on its own? Do you have enough experience, and sure you do, to see, honestly see, that no matter what happens in this moment, it goes away? These inner questions, they happen, they come in you, they can stay for a week, for a month, or maybe for 5 minutes, or maybe for a few seconds. Then they go away, maybe come back later. But if this happens on its own, then what should you do? How should you feel if you truly see that everything happens on its own? And for you to be able to see what is everything, you need presence. Without some level of presence or awareness, well, it will be just harder. Does love go away? First, what is love? Second, of course. Third, should you be concerned? But you know, there is only one way to find out for you. You will not believe anything I say. We all know that. Everyone actually lives through their own experience. Just see this in this moment in your life. Isn't everything coming and going also love? What's up? What's up, Papu? What brings consciousness? What is consciousness? Tell me. How do you see consciousness? Because there are many meanings to this word, consciousness. But Chabik Chachai, dude, weird nickname, Chabik Chachai. So you have this question in your mind. What brings consciousness in us? Should you seek for answer? Or should you allow this question to just go away? And both of these can happen in you. What can change is you seeing in you that these questions and thoughts are not actually happening with you. They are happening in you, but not with you. How does love go away? I see that you don't like when I say this. Well, I am not gonna show it to you. But if you're saying love does not go away, then hold it in you. How will that make you feel? Because you know, unconditional love is not possible while you hold something. If you hold something, dude, it holds you back. If something starts to hold you back, you suffer. Yes, new name. That kind of love, yes. Well, all of this depends on what every one of you understand by love. It's just a word, actually. First, love is just a word. Second, love can be feeling. And third, love can be existential acceptance of everything. Your mind has no capability to understand this. This can be only experienced directly. Observer. I see that you're joking. Observer, you definitely know the difference. What is love and universal acceptance? Is there any God? Dude, God is only only in your mind. You are asking me questions that I know you already know. Chubik. Your no name. Where do I get my ideas from? Ideas to what? Like ideas to titles? Or just information I talk with you here? But answer to both of these cases is my wife is sleeping. No, the answer is this moment. I don't see, you see, wait. I'm gonna end the stream soon, but This is not about ideas. This is just perception of every moment. No problem, man. No name. I'm ending the stream actually. Yes, new name. My wife is sleeping, so I will not disturb her anymore today. No new name. We just have a small apartment. But okay, everyone. See you later. Yo, yo, yo. New name. Don't worry about the view because in maybe next week, basically when it gets warmer, I will do some outside stream, walking stream. You will see some view, some movement streams. You too, you too.